I got something y'all want to add to that?
You know what?
I feel you.
I'm with him because like as a competitor, it's like you don't. It's kind of weak when you go join up with other established superstar players to win a chip. But
I don't like it.
I'm saying from the business sense, and even
I don't like that shit.
and I don't like it. I'm saying on the court, I don't like it. Off the court,
hold on, CL. Let LeVar finish. What you saying?
No, I'm saying on the
Okay, my bad.
on the court, I don't agree with it because, like you said, I'm a competitor just like everybody else too. But off his business acumen and his social awareness, it makes up the difference. And sometimes you need those kind of faces to jump up a franchise.
Let me ask y'all a deep and personal question. Looking at the game and all, do y'all think LeBron really give a fuck about basketball anymore?
A billion?
Damn, yeah.
A billion?
I don't know about that one.
No, because look.
He just knows how he know how to get to the finals.
Hey, look. Check it out.
I don't know.
He know the game. LeBron, let's get it straight. LeBron is a smart basketball player.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's an intelligent businessman. He already done said multiple times that he want to be the first $1 billion basketball player.
He'll do it.
We understand that. We know he gonna reach it. He got piece of chains that's out there. Got the Nike contracts. He got all that going. Now, most players that's in the league like right now, they playing for contracts. You get what I'm saying? He really don't have to play for a contract because he got contract on top of contract on top of contract.
Yeah.
My thing is,
ain't he cheap?
And my thing is,
boy, he
saying he cheap. He saying my thing is,
crazy.
Even with all that with it being said,
it's
it's like he got no more. He got no more to prove, right?
He still work out and train like he do.
He still work out and train because he love the sport of basketball.
So your question isn't that he don't love the sport of basketball. Your
Isn't it? No.
is,
Do he really care to play in the NBA?
Okay.
Do he really care to play basketball in the NBA?
I think he do.
I think
he just want to get
very intriguing.
You know what? Because you bring up a point of him and his workout habits.
But like more ownership, like I said, why don't one of these superstars want to go play for Jordan? Look like y'all. So if you want to make a real statement, go play for MJ. But at the same time, it's kind of like a two-edged sword because you chasing the GOAT. So what I look like playing for the GOAT, and I'm trying to be the best and be better than the GOAT. I don't know.
Which is why I said Houston.
Look at I couldn't, and the market not that big.
I mean, I watch LeBron play, and I'm one of the ones that I don't get oohed and awed by by what type of physical specimen that he is and how he dunks and how he leap. I look at how he plays game every minute that he out there on the court. And this season I just been watching him and I'm like, and I even posted in the group, I'm like, I hate how LeBron give up. It's like sometimes he's like, I can do more to win this game, but why the fuck should I?
But I'm not.
I'm not gonna do it.
You know what?
You get what I'm saying? It's like he mentally checks out.
But you know what? And see, that's why when you brought up like, does he really care? I don't think he cares about team sports. Because think about it, he's still breaking records.
He gonna go to the YMCA and
Hold
get
on.
Super Bowl.
He's a 3-time champion. He's a multiple-time All-Star. I think right now it's like everything. The way he trains is he's actually trying to put himself in that greatest of all time conversation. When you really, in my estimation, you probably fighting for probably the 4th or the 5th spot. And that's just my opinion. Like, I haven't seen somebody of his talents just shrink in the big moments or not be clutch and then hold that GOAT label. I just never seen it.
I think that's what Kia trying to say right there. That's what I think Kia trying to say right there.
What?
He mentally just disappear on you, man.
Yeah, he just mentally
he
go.
Just check, like you said. It's like
because he know because he
Kobe and Jordan and all the greats, they take over. Like this the moment they be like, yes,
exactly.
I couldn't wait. Matter of fact, I want to go down 20 so we can come back and win. Like them guys think like that.
ACL. Let me say this. Joe, this is when I started really getting this thought about LeBron. When he was in Miami and he lost that championship.
Which time?
With Dirk.
With Dirk.
When Dirk made that man
With
quit.
Dirk.
The first one.
Nah, Jason Terry made that man
Yeah.
quit.
And he said,
JJ
and
Barea.
he basically said, I don't care what y'all say. I'm LeBron James. I'm gonna go home, go lay in my
my
big
house.
ass bed,
Yeah.
and live my
Live
big
my
ass
house.
comfortable
Yep, I
ass
remember
life. And
that.
y'all gonna be talking about. This is when I said, this dude here, he checks in and checks out whenever
Yeah.
the fuck he want to.
Yeah.
I remember that clearly.
Even
He
last
said-
year before the series
He
against
was
Golden
like,
State, he said,
man.
I just don't even want to think about Golden State right now. Like, I'm enjoying the moment right now. Like, you ain't win the championship then. You still have to go through Golden State. So
I pay attention.
whether you want to talk about it or not, Golden State need to be your focus.
One
once
thing
you
I
win that
do, I
series.
pay attention.
I think what people need to do is get a Michael Jordan interview in a playoff and things like that. Take about three or four of his interviews with Mike talking, and then take 3 or 4 LeBron interviews and listen to.
We finna move past forward, LeBron, man. We on basketball, Joe. That's your segment. Kick it off. What we got to talk about, you Tim?
I want to stick with NBA. See, what you about
He just gave up on
Jokic,
it.
the Joker at Denver? Don't you
Yeah.
love his game? That boy a killer. And if Denver had one more superstar, they'll be top. They might be top 4 in the league. They definitely be a top 3 in the West.
Draymond and them will be with him with Joker would be.
You know what's funny?
I love Jokic.
I think me and Kiel always talk about them. I know me and Young always
Told
talk
y'all,
about them.
man. The joke. I've been talking joke for the longest, man.
Anthony left, them people still been good, dog.
Yeah.
And Melo been gone for a very long time.
Yeah.
That's crazy how good they still been. They've been like fluid being in the playoff, being out right on the edge. Like, they a competitive team, man.
And that says a lot about him being out west too.
Like
Yeah,
I
that says
think,
a lot. They like in the 7-8 spot right now.
yeah, whoever see them first round, gonna be. That's a scary matchup. They scary. Cause that dude could fill up the stat sheet 31, 15, 11. Easy.
That's scary.
Yeah.
So
That's scary, but them bright lights, players play different. Y'all know that.
We gotta wait to see what he looks
This-
like in the playoffs.
this is what I want to talk about, and this is something I want y'all to really think deeper. You got Toronto number 1 in the East right now. We didn't have Cleveland at number 1. We didn't have the Celtics at number 1.
True.
NBA glorified these two teams. Why they ain't glorified this number 1 Toronto team? Why a lot of people don't know that Toronto, if you don't follow basketball, is number 1 in the league right now? What I think with close to having the best record in the league.
I think the reason
I
why.
don't see nobody believe in them yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say, CL.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody, because of what they've shown in their playoff history.
You just had old boy last night just
Oh
dump-
yeah, nah.
Yeah.
DeRozan went.
DeRozan went
DeRozan
nuts.
is.
DeRozan is
ridiculous,
going
bro.
nuts
Yeah.
this season, man.
He going so crazy right now.
This is
It's
not the problem, Kia.
yeah, he turned up.
It's Lowry.
It's Lowry, right?
Lowry got to show up.
And people don't know who's going to show up in the playoffs.
But
Right.
He need that little extra 20 from Lowry. You know, like, I mean, you do kind of, he a pit bull, but as them bright lights came on, man, 2 years in a row, he showed us, like,
3 years in a row.
ain't quite ready yet.
I just don't. I think they don't. I think they don't talk about it because they North. It's not American. Toronto ain't
No,
no.
but they used to talk about Vince Carter.
But
Yeah.
but Toronto ain't no.
Vince
Toronto
Carter's
ain't no
more
big
box
market.
office.
Toronto ain't no really good market team to talk about. You still, when you think of the Toronto Raptors right now, people still think of Drake, and Drake don't even fucking play for them, man.
I'm talking about Vince.
I understand that, but they not even gonna think about Vince Carter right about now because Vince Carter's a distant memory when
Yeah.
it comes to Toronto. We talking about Toronto as an organization.
McGrady.
This is the reason why. This is the
You know
reason
what-
why
you
they
know-
don't talk about them because they not a franchise that's marketable,
You know
man.
what?
Boston and Cleveland are marketable
Man, let's take
franchise.
a trip to
They-
Toronto. Y'all gonna have the best sound.
Yeah.
y'all
I already
ever-
know.
But you know what? I
already know.
agree with you, Lack.
Never been.
I agree with you, Lack. Like they're playing really good basketball, but it's something about the playoffs where you have to lock in on one team at least for the next 4 games, and you have to start playing more from a mental aspect. Then freelance, like a consistency, freelancing. I can run my offense. It's like you go from executing to actually saying, okay, we got to see how this team is playing us and take advantage of that. In
game adjustments a lot in the playoffs,
and that's
in a 7-game series.
That's where these playoffs come in, and
stuff
it's
you
like
even worked on.
That's where LeBron has dominated the East for so many years. It's like regular season. He's like,
how did we get back on LeBron?
No, I'm saying that's where he dominates. But I'm saying even with Toronto,
as we talking playoffs in the East.
No, I'm saying with Toronto. I'm saying people don't believe in Toronto yet because I don't think they really focus in on a team to say, okay, we're going to take this player away. We're going to take this player away. This is how they play on us, so we're going to attack them from a different angle. Like, you have to make those adjustments on the fly in the playoffs from game to game or quarter to quarter in order to survive. And if you don't, you get swept in most cases.
I mean, personally, I'm picking Boston anyway to come out the East.
Yeah,
but Hippie, you make a valid point. A number one team, a player who right now, I don't think
who is having an excellent season.
I don't think nobody in the East want to see him, including the King. Like
they got the Rockets coming up. So that's
the Rockets in the West though. I'm talking about.
But I'm saying that's 2 number 1 teams.
Oh, okay.
That's coming up.
The next game they play.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they got the Rockets up next.
Harden got his hands full.
So we gonna see
defense anyway.
We gonna see what type of
And I know they're gonna put Chris Paul on.
And you know what? And to go to the other conference. To go to the other conference with Houston, it's like Toronto and Houston are like mirror images. It's like they're showing you they're playing very good, but it's like come playoff time, do they have what it takes mentally to sit here and say, okay, we're gonna lock in on this team and we're gonna attack them a different way because they're gonna play us in a way that makes us uncomfortable.
If Houston had Toronto defense, Golden State in trouble. Because in the playoffs,
I agree.
Toronto stick deep, but Lowry 2 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 8 turnovers. And they lose by 5.
I definitely agree with you.
Because they lock up. It's like in a football game. You get stop. Keep getting Brady the ball or keep getting somebody like a quality quarterback like Breeze the ball back. And then what happened eventually?
Right.
They going to score.
Yeah.
And that's Toronto. They get stop. Miss by Lowry. And they end up losing the series every game by 5 points.
And it's funny that you bring up the difference between the football and basketball because the basketball, 3 really good hot minutes doom a team or make you or put you in a hole. Whereas it's 5 plays over the course of a football game that normally turns to time.
What about next basketball subject? D Rose going to the Timberwolves. What you got to say about that, CL? He said,
but you know what? I don't know what. It's kind of like we saying with LeBron, mentally checked out.
Well, you better never say LeBron and D Rose name like that.
He kind of like, them injuries definitely having Shorty his mental. And that's crazy because I want to blame E. Young first and foremost. But they were just being a basketball guy. He said, man, I would hate to see Derrick Rose get hurt because his talent is all based off athleticism. And look where his career is now. He never really worked on it. Jumping, I'm saying he didn't, but it was never game time where it was just pure.
I don't know. That mid-range game was pure, man.
And he got a hell of a bank shot, too.
That mid-range game was pure. He was a backboard killer.
Yeah. It was coming along. But there was a lot of parts of his game he could have worked on that you could tell, like, it just wasn't there yet. So when he got hurt, he can't get to the hole how he used. That's kind of similar to Baron Davis. Well, that was kind of late in his career. And he had them little nagging injuries. But one thing Baron had a consistent jump shot. That was even when he was athletic. So when he lost the jump part, he was still able to get to the bucket.
Steve Francis, another one.
I think mentally, Derrick Rose he kind of like just, to me, checked out. Hopefully, Tim get him some type of motivation to go out there and then coming off.
He needs some cash. That's the motivation.
Yeah.
I don't think he broke, lad.
They signed him because that's like a son.
Shit, he probably got close to that in his pocket. You got to figure, goddammit, Adidas gave him $285.
Yeah, you know what? Like, I'm always going to read. You know what?
Now, that's kind of compared to LeBron. Like, do I still really need one of them?
Exactly.
Do I mentally check out?
He ain't got LeBron checks, though.
If that makes sense, kid.
I mean, it makes sense. I understand what you're getting, but he ain't got LeBron checks, nor do he got LeBron knees.
You need fucking LeBron's body. Shit.
It's a mental aspect of the game, man. Like Westbrook, in a sense, dude, you can't tell dude shit. That motherfucker breaks.
Nah, Westbrook can't check out right now mentally at all, period.
No.
Westbrook got to prove something. Westbrook got to prove something. Westbrook got no room to check out. Right. Even though he's a superstar,